rappers the mission.
What's up, gang? It's Murado Music with 3-Piece TCG, Big TCG, and 2D. We're back for some more hanky panky con senor Shanky. Now, your eyes do not deceive you. We've got all of the cards that are not out yet, that are not out on the sim yet, but we got them. We're playtesting them. It's gonna get interesting. So before we get into that, do smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, go down on the comments, let me know what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently. Also, yeah, that little, if you're quiet, you can hear it. That's me in the background, Dad. You got to come check me out. I got an album out, and I might be putting one out to next year. So yeah. Anyhow, so with all that being said, let's get into it. Okay, so I feel like we've always been waiting on Shanks's package to come in. Pause. Now hit play. We've always been waiting for the rest of his cards. You get what I'm saying? Like, we've always been, all right, we think we got it all. Nah, we ain't got it all yet. So I got some cards and I got some translations, okay? And I'm gonna attempt to read in front of you guys again, you know, because I have no shame in the fact that I'm illiterate. All right, so first off, what you're not seeing right now is the blocker, Lucky Root, Shabao. We got a 4 for 5. His counter is 1K. We fuck with it. We don't like bricks. On KO, though, if your leader has red-haired pirates type, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with an original power of 6,000 or less. So this guy is getting rid of choice blockers and attackers that would be, you know, menacing, you know, etc. Right? So it's kind of reminiscent of that one blocker. Is her name Hasaka? I forget her name. I could just find her like this. If it doesn't freak out on me, and it does. Yeah, it's reminiscent of Hina in the sense that on block, you can choose somebody with a cost of 6 or less, and they can't attack, right? Except for in this realm, this motherfucker's getting KO'd if he's 6K or less. So we really fucking with it. Really fucking with it. We like it. We love it. We want some more of it. I do believe that this is available in the sim, the main sim. Again, just 2K counter, and on play, a character with 4,000 or less can't activate blocker for the rest of the turn. Cool. No chump blockers whatsoever. All right, so now let's get over here, okay? These two cards, well, actually, I'll save them. Let's talk about this first. Okay, so this guy is a 2K counter, and let's see. You can activate main. You may rest this character if your leader has the type red-haired pirates, and we do. Give up to one of your opponents minus 2,000 power this turn. So he's a 2K, right? We typically like to keep our 2Ks in hand. We like to play him for defense, right? However, he is our 4, 8, 12, you know, set of 2Ks now. And what I'm thinking about with him is because you can rest this character and you can minus somebody 2,000. This is where we start to cook, and this is where we start to get we get to start minusing and removing, right? So we got multiple characters that, you know, pop board, right? I say multiple. This list for right now, this isn't the list I'll be running. I'm just kind of showing you these cards. But anyhow, what I like about this is we play it. Cool. If we feel like it, we minus somebody 2K, we swing into that person, right? Now they got one less attacker out on the field because whoever gets minus 2K, they're gonna go. Nobody's gonna spend extra counter out of their hand to fight that much of an uphill battle, right? So they let them go. Then that means they got one less person on their board. Dope. However, now unless you want that to happen again, you got to swing into this guy. He's a chump at 3K, but you got to swing into him and you got to get rid of him, right? With our leader, however, if you swing into him naked with 5, we can leader ability, make you 4, give him a 2K, and he's still out on the field. You see what I'm saying? So he requires an answer. He's somebody they want to get off the field immediately, and you can get immediate value. So he's almost like a chump blocker in and of itself. Plus he has obviously an ability to help you remove field. Cool. Awesome. Now let's go ahead and get into thing 1 and 2 is what I'll call them. But anyhow, so this guy right here, well, shit, I didn't take a picture of his name. Anyhow, his name is Bonk Punch. bonk, punch. On play, play up to one monster from your hand. Don 1, when attacking, this character gains plus 2,000 power for the turn. So you add one Don, makes him 6. Then he gains 2 more K, which makes him an 8K swing. That's fucking nuts, right? And you play out monster or whatever. And you can play up to 1. You don't have to, right? Okay, so then the other card's monster. That's the Munsty monk. I was gonna say monkey and monster at the same time. Munsty monker. That's what we'll call him. If your character bonk punch would be KO'd by an effect, you may instead send this character to the trash. So he's kind of like tribute. So if they wanna KO this guy, cool. You get rid of him. He's gone. You don't have to play him out of your hand. You are losing 2 cards in this play, which is kind of a big play. However, you give him 1 Don and he's able to swing. You minus 2 Don from somebody and he's able to swing. You see where we're going with this? That's pretty dope. I just want to see one more thing. Yeah, so for the turn, he gains, so Bonk Punch gains 2,000 for the turn, not until the start of your opponent's next turn. So that's kind of a big deal. Anyhow, outside of that, I'm liking this as it is, and I almost want to run it just to be able to play and test out as many, characters that need to be tested for bugs. Also, we got this card right here, and this one is up to 2 of your opponents, KO up to 2 of your opponents' characters with a combined power of 4,000 or less. Now, this is a main. This isn't an event, or excuse me, this isn't a trigger or anything like that, or a counter. But anyhow, you can KO up to 2 of your opponents with a combined power of 4,000 or less. I don't see it being played. Because, I mean, to get anything significant down that low, we would have to be running these. And I'm just not a big fan of running these right now. You know what I'm saying? So we'd have to be doing a lot of minusing on those turns. And I would just rather not, frankly. So outside of that, I think everything on here has been translated and added to the main sim. This is another vanilla. So, what I like about our list right now is outside of 7, 11, and 15 cards, everything else can be pulled with the searcher. So that's pretty dope. Reason why we're only running 3 Shanks, because I'm more than confident that we're seeing him by the time we need to see him. So without further ado, I'm thinking of, I'm thinking of actually just running this list, seeing if we can get some matches just to try these cards out for you guys, so we can actually see what's going on with them, because I haven't seen anybody else play them out, and I think it looks like fun. So I'll catch you on the other side. Let's do it. Okay, gang, so I'm running into that problem again where I'm not able to find exactly, the matches like I would like to. So I'm going to go ahead and just test this out against ourselves. We're just going to play with ourselves again. With that being in mind, let's get into it. So I'm running Shanks, and I'm not running the most meta build right now. I'm running a build where I'm showing you guys, obviously, the new cards. So let's see. This is actually perfect for me because I got to play first turn, second turn, third turn, and then we'll see what gets it from there. So I'm going to go ahead and keep with Shanks. We're big scoop loof. We got our ramp. Yeah, I mean, let's go with it. Let's keep it. Okay, so I'm gonna play out our search. Get us out the lurch. We got this guy. We got a 2K. We got multiple 2Ks. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one and see what we can do with that. Right. All right. Return the cards, and we're passing it back. Up here, let's see. We're gonna go ahead and just play out the searcher, see what we can get, and we can get a Frank. We like this as well, 6,000. That actually kind of came in clutch here and there. I'm gonna go with Frank though because I want a blocker and I want to see more cards for right now. So that'll be that, and then we pass it back. All right, so let's see. I can play this card out now, and then we can see what we got, or I can swing Saladin. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that instead. So I know that Purple Luffy doesn't like getting swung on constantly. So I'm going to go ahead and give up. I think I'm going to give him up for right now and let that go. Then I'm going to go ahead and swing again. And this time, I think I will take, because these cards I want to play out. So see what we get. We don't get a trigger, and I pass it back. Now we're going to go ahead and ramp. It's time to get to Ramp City. Select one Don. Turn an optional. Gain, gain, gain. We got them gains. All right. So in this juncture, I could do 5 and 5 and swing twice here to clear up that board. Or I could just swing 8 once and see if he wants to give it up. I don't see the point in doing that because he's going to freeze one and then get a free, almost a free counter out. So for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and swing 8 here. And then I can use card action, make him 7. But I don't want to give up 2 cards just yet. Yeah, I'm gonna let him go. Yeah, because I'm giving up too much. I'm gonna let him go. Okay, so that's how you swing big into somebody, keep the board in your favor. Okay, so now let's see. We got a blocker, and with this blocker, we can KO anybody on that field. We can play him out, but we don't have a monkey. So we want to go ahead and play this. Actually, I'm gonna swing 6 first and see what I can get. Okay, so we got 6, 2, 5. I don't want to give up the Maria because I would like to ramp, but I don't want to give up 2 cards or a life. So I'm going to go ahead and trash the Maria and keep that life for another day. Play that out, and we're back to them. Okay, so we're at 7 now. I'm going to play out Sanji because we don't need a ramp again because we're so far ahead, in my opinion. 1 and a 2. Play that. Rest that. Gain 1. Gain 1. Okay, cool. So we don't want to KO him yet. We'd rather swing into life. Let's swing into life. And then for this one, we're going to just take a free block. Yeah. And then we're going to go ahead and add 1 here. And we're going to go ahead and swing. Actually, let's go ahead and swing here and see if we get a 2K out of him. Like it's not me. And for that, if I let him go now, I can KO that, or I can keep him alive, and then he's got to swing here, and then I still KO that. So I'm gonna give a 2K, and then I'm gonna go ahead and swing here again and resolve that, and I'm gonna KO here because I can't KO there. Damn it. KO there, and that's that. All right, so now we're at 7, right outside of dragon range. I'm gonna play this out, give this guy that, and we're gonna go ahead and continue battling for the board, I believe, because we're at 6, we're at 8, and we'll just swing here. What's crazy is we can also just swing at face value. Next round I'll be at 6. I want to get cards out of his hand and not cards in his hand. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I either give up 2 Frankie blockers, which I can play next turn, or I let him go. I think I'm going to let him, I'll let him go. Yeah. It's kind of tough. Tough decisions being made here. Okay, cool. So now I can do this play. Go down the yeah, I'll stay at 9. Or I can play these 2 out and swing kind of big. I'm going to go ahead and do this, get a big body on board. Select 2 Dawn, return, gain 1, gain 1. So he's at 6, which means he gets a free block if I swing 6. So I'm going to go ahead and attach 1 to Big Loof. And I'm going to go ahead and swing into here. I use the ability, but I'm still going to take it at that time. That's us taking our first life with this Shanks, so that's pretty good. Luffy can't swing, so I'm going to go ahead and pass it back. Now we're at 9. Still no thing right there. That's all right. So we're going to do this, and we're going to... Let's attach 2 Dawn here. No, let's attach... What's he at? He's at 10. We can attach 11 here. Yes. Yeah. We're going to attach 2 to ourselves. We're going to give him 1. We're going to swing at life. And we're going to give him -1, right? Okay, so now I've got to... I mean, I feel like I got to take... Okay. So now the thing is do I swing 11 into 9? Yeah. Do I swing 11 into 9? Well, first I'm going to swing 5 at life. Just to get another card out of their hand or put another card in their hand. For that, I will go ahead and give them that. And they're threatening 10 drop status. So, and they got a lot of cards in their hand. And what I would be concerned with at this point is, can they just simply block out of that? And if they can, do I still swing into it anyways to get those cards out of their hand, or do we just start to threaten lethal? So it's one of those, we've seen that before. 11 in the 9. I don't know. I don't like that as much as just swinging at face. And we go back over here, and there's literally nothing they can do, so they take it, and then we call that a day. All right, so he's back at normal. We got some cards to play for sure. We got big ass Loof. And this is when attacking -2k to each. So that's not what we want. This is if we had something to lower, we could KO somebody. We could KO this guy right now. Let's play out a blocker for starters. Use card application. Yeah. Select one to trash. We're trashing that. Okay. Gain 1, gain 1. Now we're looking at 7 Dawn. And with 7 Dawn, I'm thinking we can get rid of this, and then we can continue our play out. So we could even play this because we're at 10. I think that's another play. I think we do that as well. Yeah, let's get rid of that, and then let's go ahead and that would be 15 into 9, and we might not even have to do that much. We can do 14 into 9. That would mean you'd have to have 2 4Ks, or you'd have to give me that much into whatchamacallit. I can use card action here, but can I even? I got 3, 4, 5, so all I could do is match. So I could match to keep them alive, but then that's all I have to do afterwards. And the next one I would just take 3, 4, 5. I say fuck it, let's do it. Let's keep them alive. Let's keep this pressure because we're on our fucking last leg here. 13 and 14. It's getting dicey. It gets real when I play with myself. Okay, we're down to 8, and I'm gonna go ahead and just swing 5 and leave 1 up in case that last one is a doozy. And we're gonna take that, and here we go. Okay, so now we are threatening lethal. They got 1 Dawn up. They got 7 cards in hand. We can play 10. We can make everybody minus. We can just swing for the fences and hope everything goes our way. Or they got a blocker. That's what's really chapping my ass. I'm going to go ahead and play out big Shanks because that just feels like the right thing to do in this case. I'm going to swing 5 with my leader. I'm going to give him this one as a block, as a counter. So no blocker. We're going to give up Panty Bandit. And then we're going to go ahead and swing 9 at him. And with 9 is how we probably get rid of a blocker because I doubt they want to have that. They doubt they want that kind of action at them. We got 2, 3, and then 5. So we can do this and then this or no, that and then that is what I'm thinking. That's 8 and then 10, and we can save our blocker, and then yeah, I think we do that. Okay, so no blocker, believe it or not. Let's get rid of this. Brings us to 8. This brings us to 10. And we skate. And then with that, you got no more cards, right, to defend. I'm going to swing here. And you're going to give me a blocker or you're going to give up this threat. And with that, what I'm thinking at this point is we block out, then we play big loof, where we swing and we play big loof. That's all we can do. So we might just be dead to rights on this one, and we pass over. So now they got a lot of thinking to do. They only have 2 cards in hand though, and he's at 9. So we can get rid of this card. I don't know if we can get rid of this card though. I don't know if we can do that. Or we can swing, play out 10 and swing. I don't see that working out for us. Huh. Okay, so... But we got to get rid of these threats. And we got to understand that they could swing a couple more times as well. We got... Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and actually get rid of this threat. This is what I've been telling you guys. When you're down and they got the big Shanks out and they got no cards in hand, that's when it's time to clean them up, actually. So this is 10, 11, 12, geez, 13, 14. And then that saves me 5 to... Yeah, it's risky bisky. Because if we leave them with that 9, we need to get rid of both. We really do need to get rid of both. So I'm just going to go for that. They got to come out of 2 cards. Going to cancel. And I got to let them go because I don't have the counter. Then I'm going to do this right here. I'm swinging 10 into 9. And this was the highest priority, or Shanks. And then with this, I can minus them 1, and then I can give myself 1. And we're big hoop city at this point. We basically won the game. So I can play this out, or I can, let's see. So I can give myself 12 and then 7 plus. Yeah, I can just swing 12 twice. So we'll do that. There's no way I block that. I take. And, ooh, the way I could have survived if I would have saved 1. Wow. You never fucking know. You never fucking know. Yeah, so I could have got up to 9. And then 11 and 12 and whatever 2 cards that would have got me. And that's that. Oh, yeah, I would have definitely... Loof would have won that one. Or Loof would have survived at least. And then came back with, 2 swings. I don't know how that one would have worked out. But so that's game 1 with that list. Let's see what else we got for it. All right, so now we're going to go against my favorite RP Luffy list. Yeah, let's get it going. Okay, so we got... I would like to have a search. I like having this on the curb. We got a good little going first curb for us. I still think I'm gonna mulligan. I'd rather play that monkey for free. And then up here, going second. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan. And I wish I didn't. That sounds great. All right, so let's go ahead and deploy here. Just grab a big Shanks, I guess. Yeah, we only got 3 big Shanks, so let's run him. And we'll go ahead and put that right there. Return cards to deck and call it. Okay, so 2, we're not doing anything. We're just going to pass it back. This is not looking good for RP Luffy right now. Okay, so for 3, I think I'd rather... Well, we can minus 2K and then pop somebody, but we don't have a big pop package in this thing because I was really just trying to show these new cards off. Anyhow, let me go ahead and swing 8, see what they're going to do. Probably just going to take it. Yeah, I think I'll just take it. Damn, too bad it wasn't one of the other ones. I would have ramped for free off of it. Okay, really in turn. Now we're at 4. Man, can't do nothing at 4 either, it feels like. That sucks. So we're just going to swing 9 at them, and they might make it 8, but they will take. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take it. Cool. Now we can... Oh, we still need the monkey. All right. Where's that damn ass monkey at? Okay, so we got 5. We can play this out. Let's go ahead and search again. Where's that monkey? There we go. I probably should have got Beckman, but you got to have the monkey. All right, so we can't even swing at him anyways. Fuck it. Let's play him, and let's play him, and we are ready to party. This might be not looking too good for our hero. Okay, so yeah, right here we want to go ahead and play this out. This is going to this is a ramp free Luffy right now, dog, with all the cards I play for ramp. Goodness gracious, this is worst case scenario. I'm at 7. I think I'll swing 8 just to make sure, because I got a lot of counter in my hand and I'm already at 7. They're either gonna have to develop or swing at me, but they won't be able to do both. I do this, faint like I'm gonna do something, think about my life, realize I can't. So then I'm gonna go ahead and take it, and then we pass it back. All right, so now we are at 7 done. We can establish a blocker. We can give this guy 1. He would swing 8. That's cray cray. We want to start with that. And then we can swing 7. And then we can play out a blocker. I think that's what we do. Yeah, so let's go ahead and let's swing 7. Or let's swing here first. Let's watch this work. Okay, so I get 8. That's fucking crazy. I just get 8. That's awesome. For that, I'm going to give you a 2K. That's easy. That's easy thinking. Now I'm going to swing another 7 at you, and I'm asking for a counter. I'm going to 8 and then 9, so I can't play my little combo out, but I can play one of these out. I'm going to give you this guy. Yeah, let's do that. All right, and then I'm going to play out a blocker, and we are passing it back. Okay, so the monkey obviously doesn't have as much to do in this match outside of just, you know, protecting him, and I think that's only if he's KO'd by effects, so... we'll see. So now I'm going to... oh. Yeah. So I'm going to ramp. I would like to play Silver's Rayleigh, but he's going to get KO'd. Unless I make it worth it already. So here's our options. We got Rayleigh. We can minus and pop, etc. We can just pop him, minus him, and then swing here twice. I think that's what we do. Or we can Big Mom and put him at the bottom and be no fun. Or no, get rid of him. Yeah, let's do that. Let's Big Mom. We'll return to Dawn, and then we will trash a card. Ugh, I don't know if I want to trash one. I got 2 of these. I'll trash. I'm going to gain a life. And then I'm going to select this enemy target, put it to the bottom because it's kind of cramping my style. And then I'm going to just swing into this guy twice. I can use that card action. And then I can give you... I kind of didn't need to do that. Give you a 2K to keep him alive. That's cool. Resolve it. I can swing again. And honestly, I will just give you another 2K to keep him alive. He's a big swing. So perhaps Rayleigh was the play when you want to get rid of a target for sure. So with that, we pass. And this guy's still a fucking threat. We are at 9 Dawn. Ooh, can you smell it? Can you smell it? And can you dig it? I'm thinking of giving him 2. No. Let's give him 2. Okay. We'll give him 1. All right. Let's swing here. What do you want to do? Damn. I'm letting him go. Sorry. Now we're swinging 7. And for that, I will give you a 2K comfortably. And then we're swinging 9. And for that, I will take it comfortably. We don't need a ramp, so we're going to keep it. No trigger. End turn. Yeah. Okay, so we can drop the biggest fucking dick in the game. That would be nice. We can drop the biggest one in the game. And or we can gain another life. We can do this and get I think we do this. I think we do this, and I'll tell you why. We want to gain some more life. And nah, fuck that. Let's get rid of this fucking dragon, I say. Nah. Let's play this fucking guy out. Let's just fucking go. Let's fucking go. All right. So I'm going to swing just to get counter out of his hand. I'm going to swing here 6. I guess I'll let that go. Yeah, let it go. I'm going to let it go. It's nope. Even for a KO. Okay. Okay, we get it. Okay, we get it. Wow. Okay. I can make that 8 and then swing and then if I make him 12 and then I go up 2K. Let's see. Okay, so we're swinging here. I think if I let it go, if I keep it, can I keep this? That's the question. I can make him 12 and then go 11 and 13 and keep a big threat. So I think this guy's run his course. I'm going to go ahead and let him go. That's the way I'm thinking. So cancel, resolve. Now I'm going to swing 13 here because we're just trying to clean up the board at this point. I'm going to use card action, make him 12. Yeah, I got to give him these two. Exactly these two. So yeah, we survive. We live to fight another day and pass it back. Okay. That's why I do like Goldie Roger. He is just such an imposing force. He just gets cards out of hands. He's a thief. Okay, so I'm not climbing 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8 to like realistically get rid of him. He doesn't have any Dawn up. He's got 5 cards in hand. That would make me, 6. That would make me 15. So he could get by with 2 cards still. So we don't like that. I think what we like, since we have so much more life, is actually the Shanks play. So we're going to go ahead and play out Shanks. Everybody's -1. I'm going to go ahead and swing 9 into the Big Mom, see what they can do about that. Actually, my hands caught me with my fucking pants down, so that's gone. And then I say, well, dang, I can either swing into this one, 12 to 12, which we know that's just not going to work. We're going to swing here. There's nothing he's doing about that. And now they're at 1 life. The thing about them being at 0, though, is that's when this guy's power kicks in. So, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, now we are prime time. We can get a life, get a blocker. That's one option. We can also play out Rayleigh and -3, take that down to 9, and then I'd be swinging 12 into that. I think that's the play. As much as I would like to gain a life, I think Rayleigh's the play. Let me think about this, because if I Rayleigh, -3, it takes it to 9, -2 takes you to 7 for the turn. So, and then I can save Dawn for my own things. And even if I go down to 1, or down to 1 or 0, I can, yeah. I think I need this swing bigger than I need another life and a blocker. So I'm going to go ahead and play out Rayleigh. We're going to -3, -2, and pop you. Cool. So now I got 2 Dawn. They're at 7. I could go to 8 and see what I can get out of them. But we're going to start by swinging 12 into this. Actually, cancel that. We're going to give him 1 Dawn. Yeah, we'll give him 1 Dawn just to ensure the victory. And use I could just use that because I'm not going to try and, let's see. I could 12 and 10. I could 12 and 10, and then I can swing big. I can swing 3 times big. I think I have to do that. Yeah. And then 13, no cards in hand. Um, Here's the thing now. So do I swing 7 and get rid of this? And they swing 2 big times, and then I have nothing to... I think he's got me dead to rights with that one. I think I'm dead to rights with that one. That sucks. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just... I mean, swing here. I don't know. Should I give him another card? I did it. Cool. All right. All right. Now we are 9, 7, and 5. Do we? Yeah, we just go for game. So that's 9. That'd be 9 for him. We got to be at 10 though. 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, and then 10. So we swing 10 3 times. Let's give him. He's at 9, right? 9 and 10. Let's swing 10 first. See what he's got for me. For this first one, I think I wanna do this on the first one. Yeah. Get rid of 2 Dons. Select this card to trash. This card. Boom. We don't want to give up a 2K, right? We'll do that. Trash for counter. Okay, we make it through there. Okay, so the 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we can swing here. 8, 9, and 10. And yo, I think that's the game. I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta take. I need a 2K. I don't get a 2K. Damn, if I would have saved that one. Well, it didn't matter because I added it. And then now we're going to go ahead and swing 11. Ah, come on. Swinging 11. That's all I got for you, Jack. That's all I got for you. And just like that, fucking Shanks wins it with fucking 3 life and yikes, dog. That was rough. That was rough. Fuck. Let's take it over to the fucking let's recap this shit. This fucking monkey. Gang, so you got to see some matches, and you got to see, I'm glad I got to test this out for you guys. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put these motherfuckers in the thumbnail, man. These 2 guys were trouble. This didn't really come into play as much because of the nature of my build. I will admit the nature of my build. I'm not really trying to this looks like a long ass sword. If you just look at this right here, it looks like a long ass sword. Sorry, ADHD. Anyways, yeah, I wanted to see this played out, and I forgot, dude. Is that a bug? I thought it was just off of effects, but for that card, let's see. All these dick pics. If your character Bonk Punch would be KO'd by an effect, you may instead send this character to the trash. So, yeah, he wasn't supposed to stay alive. So I need to report that. Yeah, I need to report that. Maybe they already know. I don't know. But I need to report that he wasn't supposed to stay alive from getting KO'd from just a real attack. So I was going to say, because that is super busted. That would be super busted. That sir would be too bold. And at that point I was like, yo, this guy's crazy. He is already crazy, however, because I feel like when you play him on 4, he is a 4 for 5. The majority of the cast, I mean, if you play him on curb, I doubt he's getting KO'd traditionally, you know, unless they are choosing to invest Don in that swing and not invest Don into building their board. You see what I'm saying? Because you play him for 4, the next turn you play him for 4, and he gets the monkey man, right? The little monster monkey. That next turn they've got 5 Don to work with, right? So what are they gonna do? Are they gonna load 2 Don to swing 7 and then play out a 3 cost, or are they gonna play out a 5 cost and let it rock? They pop him, he stays alive. The next turn, it's almost as if he gets a guarantee 3 swing. You know what I mean? Or plus 3K swing. So that's pretty nuts. And swinging 8K on your 6 Dawn turn for 1 Dawn of investment, leaving you 5 Dawn to, 5 Dawn to play out fucking Yasop. You know what I'm saying? I think that's great. I think that's a great little curve, great little play. It's fun. It's fun. So Anyhow, neither one of them are dead cards, so I like that. He obviously doesn't serve a purpose outside of keeping him alive. However, against a normal leader, I would have been able to attach one Dawn and swing. You know what I'm saying? When I have extra Dawn. So that's something to think about. I just don't know if we want him turning side. Well, if we turned him sideways, the thing about these two cards is if they're sideways, they want to fucking attack them. They want to get them the fuck out of there because this guy's providing perpetual value and so is he, right? So with this guy, we bottom decked him. We didn't, we bottom lifed him. So we didn't really get to see his effect because even though I'm testing and I want to like show these decks off, it's still hard for me to just knowingly do the dumbest fucking thing possible. But yeah, I did like this deck's ability to go into the deep water. Zora didn't really shine too much. I know my, rushing Red River Shanks is, was built upon these cards right here. But this was a lot of fun. And, I'm going to make a notation on that or do whatever I can to let the powers that be, Saint Batsu, know that, yeah, this card is, he's triggering this when he gets KO'd from regular attacks. But anyways, that's the gist of this list. That's the scoop. Let me know what you're thinking about this hanky panky with Shanky going on. I've really been feeling it. Really been looking forward to it. And I think in my next video, I'm looking forward to these cards being added to the Eastern list. I guess that'll be once OP08 drops for the West, and then maybe these will be added to the East, and we can play like fully fleshed out, and actually get some matches, not just me fucking playing with myself. So that'll be cool. But man, it's been Murado Music with 3-Piece TCG, Big Beard TCG. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe. Liking and subscribing, believe it or not, is free. And we're almost at 300 subscribers, so I'm really excited. Then, turn on that bell. Let me know in the comments, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What would you be doing differently? Very interested in hearing some feedback about this Shanks. What cards are you liking? Are there any cards I missed? So anyways, see you guys in the next one. Flows like a faucet, swag dripping like a faucet. Dooney fixing, got Luffy ambition. King of the rappers, the mission. I see they got the lights, camera, but no action. They actually fiction.